I'm hiding because I'm pretty sure that y'all want to do this to me, huh? Yeah, because how many times did I say I'm going to be consistent and actually deliver content on time? How many times? I'm sorry, I'll do better. I'm a human being. I make mistakes, I make promises, I break them. Okay? Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, please, there's a little button down there written subscribe. Just press on it, click on it, okay? Subscribe, share, like, comment. And if you're a returning subscriber, I'm sorry that I took forever to actually upload. So yeah, please do share me with your friends, family, colleagues, you name it. So today I'm not gonna waste time. So today we are gonna be having a little chat. I've been putting it off for like 1,000 years already. I'm actually so excited and so eager for this because there's no one home, meaning I can be loud and crazy as much as I want. No, what I mean. Welcome to chat. This is live post au-pairing. I'm gonna tell you guys what I learned. Actually I wrote a couple of things down because I know I get carried away. I know I can like get off track and just talk about irrelevant things. So I decided to jot a couple of pointers down so that I don't forget what I want to talk about. So the first thing on the list that I'm going to talk about is life post au-pairing. Basically, ever since I've been home, how have things been? How have I been? Don't I miss the life that side and whatnot? So yeah, back to reality. So, you know, the funny thing, every time I think about life post au-pairing and how things have been since I've been home, I think back to like every person that I meet and they're like, what? Where's the American accent in Yan? And I'm like, guys, I spent 24 years of my life in Mahikeng, in the Northwest, Mosauda. And then here for a year, go to the US. Should I come back with an accent now? Like after 24 years of my life? Anyway, yeah, life has been great. I mean, I do miss the US, of course. I miss the US a lot. I miss my host kid a lot. I miss my host family a lot. I miss the life that side. I miss the buzz, man. You know how America is. You know, I was in California. I was in San Jose, guys. It was popping. So there's no way that I would not miss that place. I like, even though I'm back home and super bored, you know, at least I have a couple of memories which I can just access in my head, in my mind, and just relive those moments all over again. So things have been great. I'm back for school. Probably might go back. I've been schooling. I haven't been doing much since I've been back. I've just been attending Kuinibo and that's about it. I've been home doing basically nothing. Two, I want to talk about mental health because it's something that has, I don't know, I feel like the past year, 2022, the past year has been very, very, eye-opening for me. It was, that's the word, eye-opening, because I got to learn a lot of things. I got to experience a lot of things. I got to go through situations which I never thought I'd make it out of them. So yeah, we thank God. Mental health. So most of you, if you have not seen this video, please just go back to like a live update and you'll see how hard it was when I got that side. The first month I was deep panicked into depression because I felt like I cannot leave home 1,000 miles away and come here to suffer. I you know. So the fact that I was alone that side, I had no one. Of course I had the support of the agency stuff and whatnot, but the fact that I had no one, literally all the people that I would call to like, I don't know, vent to were all the way here and I was alone. obviously, in a foreign country. So at some point, I forgot that Mugel was strong. I just let it, swallow me. Started thinking, oh shit, it's bad. I'm depressed. How am I gonna get out of the situation? And then I think that's where learning to stand up for myself actually came into practice, because I had to make a decision. Either I'm gonna be here, feel like this for the rest of the year, come back home super depressed, and it will all be for nothing, So yeah, I had to learn to stand up for myself. I had to learn to speak for myself. I had to learn to voice out my opinions, my thoughts, emotions, whatnot. So that was a very crucial time in my life. And but yeah, so I feel like I learned how to stand up for myself through that situation. I was like, you know what, I'm not happy. I am not gonna waste another 11 months of my life here looking for something that's not even here. So that's when I relocated and went to California from Utah, and it was bliss from there on. So that's going. Oh, so anybody who knows me, okay, actually, I don't think anybody knows me, because people would say I have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends, guys. Okay, maybe I do have a lot of people that I know, but I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have friends, okay? And I thought when I got there, fun weird fact, I don't know how to make friends, which is super weird. I do not know how to make friends. Some people think I'm just all serious, and I'm not even that way. I'm a very bubbly, lively person, okay? Come, let's be friends. I would like to think that maybe going that side, I tapped into trying to make friends, which I did, but I feel like it was not the kind of friendships that I wanted. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Anyway, cause I think that let me tell you. Yo, so there was a time where I went out with these girls, right? San Francisco. Ow, how does I go to San Francisco? Somewhat. And I'm like, okay, no, sharply more as the girlfriend. Okay. Ibile ba go zesh or khate ke king zesh republic or khate ba tswa. I had a horrible day, guys. I had a horrible day that time. I had a horrible day. Like, my boyfriend was all the way here in South Africa. A robetse go le motshegare go ke mfounne ke re bebuwe banyana ke ba shotla ka kakana. Banyana ba nkitse hiking. Ke sa go le ditlhako tse di comfortable for hiking. Like, my ankles were bleeding. Hey! Mental health, ke ha ke feel gore o itse ke ke feel gore golo ha that's why nna ke sa rate banyana mara banyana le yang nna ke rate banyana. That's why I have a lot of guy friends. And ke bothata bo. I want girlfriends, but I want girlfriends who know how to girlfriend. I want that strong sisterhood. Not me experience. So maybe lone play a party in like me not wanting to make friends. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and then at some point I was like, but whom am I ever gonna make friends? And then somehow I don't know why I'm categorizing it as like part of my mental health journey and whatnot, but whatever. So yeah, and I'm there like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not even gonna try harder to make friends, because if this is me trying and this is what I get, then I'd rather be a loner. But I'm open to friendships now. Okay, I learned my lesson. I know it's not always gonna be like that. So if you want a girlfriend, here's a girlfriend, hit me up. But hit me up, you are gonna be a sister. Anyway, I would like to move to finding myself. So I feel like, you know, before I went to the US, I was okay. My mom encouraged me to actually go see a psychologist to just, you know, make sure that I'm okay. Like, it was such a huge transition in my life. It was such a huge move. It was something different, something new. And my mom was like, okay, if you're not talking to anyone and you feel like go talk to like a professional, maybe, you know, just tell him or her like we good young about this big move and whatnot. And I went there and like I realized a lot of things when I was there. I was like, you know what, this is actually gonna be a fresh start for me over there. I'm gonna do whatever I want, be whoever I want, nobody knows me and whatnot. But also I should not forget that this should be a learning curve. So I did, and then I realized while talking to the psychologist, I'm a people pleaser, and like I feel like I also lacked boundaries, you know. So it was kind of hard accepting the fact that I'm a people pleaser. I don't have boundaries. I am too friendly, and yeah, those were the three most annoying things about me, about myself, to me, because I felt like, hey man, you know, I know like you're a good person and whatnot, what about you? So I feel like a year that side made me realize, because there were a lot of encounters where I was like alone and feeling like shit. Like people who are taking advantage of my kindness and whatnot. Like, huh? So it was kind of nice, and then I learned how to like set boundaries. I learned how to say no. I learned how to yeah, and also friendships. Like, I feel like the friendships that I left along the way, like and I'm like, this is not. I feel like friendships, relationships, any relationship should be a two-way street. You respect me, I respect you. You love me, I love you. You do things for me, I do things for you. You get. So I felt like most relationships that I had in my life at that time didn't decide. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should cut this person off and whatnot. And being away, communication was very, very, very much key when I was that side with anyone I had a relationship with this side, because I felt like how's and check your check. So two-way street. So I also figured out how to, I also figured which battles to fight, because and not anything that came my way, I was like, I'm gonna fight. And I told myself, okay, Emma, not everything that comes your way should be fought. Like, sometimes you just gotta let it be what it is, and sometimes you gotta let some things slide. So I would like to think that in finding myself, I learned how to set boundaries. I learned which battles to fight, and also, someone said this to me while I was there: a mouth that is closed is not fed. So basically, like, I heard the saying from someone and I was like, wow, that is actually smart. That is actually wise. Because anyway, so yeah, I was like, you know what? This person is right. If you're not gonna ask, you're not gonna be given. If you're not gonna say what you need, you'll always be there thinking you're stuck. What if I had done this? What if I had said this? Maybe I would have, you know. So basically, guys, a mouth that is not closed, a mouth that is closed is not fed. So yeah, that is something that I learned and that I'm practicing even now. Because some situations, you know, I would be like, yo, I know, I'd rather suffer in silence. That used to, oh my gosh, actually that used to be me. I used to be like, you know what, nah, it's fine. People actually wanted my, see, I did a lot of growing because, you know, there were times where people needed my help and I would jump at the chance to actually offer my help. I would jump at the chance to help. You know, nah, guys, I'm starting to be selfish. I'm starting to be petty. I will give you what you give me, because you cannot do to me what you do not want to be done to you. I get it. So anyway, I think I'm off track, but it's fine. Anyway, yeah, love life. Hey, if you are an aspiring au pair, please go that side without a boyfriend, because it is hard. Because it's true. Because it's true. Even my body knows the trauma that I went through last year. Yeah, long distance relationship. Hey, look at America. Here, peace job ebile ke bona le contract. Hey, le contract last year. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I would like to thank my boyfriend because he is the main reason why we are here today. I do not know how many times. Okay, imagine this. This was the situation last year. When I left, my boyfriend and I, in 10 months dating, literally 10 months dating, and then in 2 months time, guys, it was hectic. The fights. I'll have a chat with my boyfriend and then we'll just talk about long distance relationships, because and 10 months into the relationship, I relocated to another country. By that time, I feel like, I feel like the 10 months in the honeymoon phase for Rona. And now I'm just upping and leaving him high and dry. So obviously the first few months, things were okay, because I think the first month I was depressed and whatnot, and he was there for me. He was there for me and whatnot. And then I get exploring and whatnot. And then there were times where, of course, there are gonna be misunderstandings. The times when he was 10 hours behind. I was 10 hours behind. He was 10 hours ahead. And like we had a schedule of, you know what, this time before you go to work and whatnot, we video call, last year. So things were good, and then things were bad, whereby we would fight. So I prefer I think I do well if I have an argument or a misunderstanding with my partner. I lay next to me, because because I feel like, I'm looking at this person while we're arguing, and I'm like, do I really want to waste my time arguing with this person, or do I actually want to just be happy and whatnot, right? That's why it's so hard for me to argue with my partner. Imagine I'm exploring a new country and whatnot. He's like, oh baby, and whatnot. Guys, anyway, and then there were times where I felt like, hey, this guy can't do why I can't and whatnot. And then he'd be like, girl, you are not leaving me. I don't know how many times I broke up with my boyfriend last year, and he'd be like, girl, you're crazy. You left me here while we were still together. So you're going to come back here. If you want to dump me, you're going to come back to SA and dump me more SA. But for as long as I'm alive and breathing and right here, we are together. So all thanks to him, some fights were put off. In ile firefighter motho a ka bathong o na lwana itsikeng na gasa molelo oh gasa ka fire extinguisher. So like, big ups to you, babe. Long distance relationship, if we're talking about long distance relationship, when we're talking about that, we're talking about me and him. Never Cape Town Joburg, that's nothing. Literally, that's nothing. So it was hard. We missed each other in more ways than one. It was really, really hard, guys. I do not ga ke suggest go o ne o phe o botlogela monna go boyfriend ko morago because ga go monate mo lehatsheng ga go monate. And I feel like trust played a really, really big part in our relationship. I mean, he was like, yo, what if you kopane le lekgowa kwa mma wa ntebala? Ke mo ke re, "Aw, wena o sala le bo nthabiseng re mmogo." I'm just saying names, guys. I don't know who to, you know. So yeah, maybe, you know, but it never even got to that point where we were like, what if you're seeing this? It was just petty fights. But I'm glad that we're still here. Anyway, one last thing on my agenda. Church. So I never really, like, I went to church once and I went to church in Utah and I was like, I'm not sure. So in a way, my relationship with God got stronger actually, because I spent a lot of time and I think it's that time where I would just be like, you know what, maybe this is happening in my life right now. I need to like just talk to God. I need to pray. And that's where my relationship with him got stronger. You know, I started praying on my own. I started journaling. Oh, I've always been journaling prayers and stuff. So I started doing that more. I started just, I feel like I grew spiritually a lot last year because I had time to myself. We had time, him and I, you know, communicating, asking, thinking, you know, the works. So yeah, if there's one thing that I'm happy about, it's definitely that, because my relationship with God has gotten so much better and it's amazing. It's amazing. Like I was surprised how not going to church can actually do this. Not that it was a good thing that I was not going to church. It was a bummer at some point because I was like, I would have loved to experience my church this side, but yeah, I didn't get the chance. But it's okay, because look on the bright side, we made it. So yes, guys, basically that's what I've always wanted to talk about. I don't know what I'm leaving out, but yeah, that has been my life. Thank you for tuning in. I actually enjoyed this. I'm gonna be having a lot of chats from now on, so thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment, and yeah, see you next time.